Hey guys, welcome back to another speed build on my channel. So today I am building a starter home for you guys, so I hope you enjoy. This speed build is well, obviously it's a starter home like I just said. It's for my current household that I am playing at the moment, which is the Hanley family. Well, at this present moment in time it's just Eden and well, some other Sims that you will find out about in my current household that is coming up soon. So yeah, once this speed build is up, the current household should be coming soon. At this current moment in time it's being edited, and so is this one because I literally finished making this entire video and then I deleted I deleted the file by accident. So yeah, I'm recording this voiceover all over again, this 17-minute voiceover. So yeah, you can tell I'm pretty happy about that, right? But oh well, I can't really do anything about it now. It's gone, so I have to start again. But that's okay. It's not too difficult. I just have to talk to you guys for 17 minutes. Well, like 15 minutes now, more like it, but hey, whatever. So this speed build was actually, it was pretty fun. It took me a long time. Like for a starter home, it actually took quite a long time. Usually they don't take that long, but yeah, I don't know. The recording was like, it was about an hour and 10 minutes or something like that, which is a long time for me anyway. I guess my other recordings are like smaller than that, but I have many recordings. I have like, usually when I do speed builds I have like 5 separate recordings, but for this one I have 3 because I did one that was 1 hour long because I kind of forgot to stop recording, so that was like 10 gigabytes, awesome. And now I have to wait for all of this to render, which is really great. It has to load in and render, and it's very annoying because it kind of slows down at parts and then it's fine at some parts, and oh well, in my editing software it looks really bad. I use iMovie, but yeah, well, I occasionally use Premiere Pro, like for my Instagram baddie creator sim. I used Premiere Pro to make that intro. That's why it has like that cool text and everything, because you can't do that in Photoshop. What? Photoshop, really? You can't do that in iMovie, because iMovie is quite limited, but hey, that's okay. I had a bit of trouble with this roofing because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this diagonal piece, but you will see in my current household what I've done to the house, because the house has changed a lot from what you see now. So the final product in this video, you might not even recognize it in my creator sim. Why do I keep saying the wrong thing? It's not creator sim. You might not even recognize this house in the current household because it looks so different. So yeah. So yeah, I was trying to figure out that diagonal bit, but it just, I don't know how to make it work, so yeah. The house does actually change shape a lot from this current shape that you see now, and the roofing also changes a lot too. But yeah, the outside of the house is always the most difficult part, I find. I like furnishing because, you know, it's kind of just like up to personal style and preference and everything. And here I am trying to find a different way to do that diagonal bit, but yeah, it's difficult. So I just did that, and then I put some columns there, and I think that actually worked. I think it actually looks good. So that's good. The outside of the houses that I build are usually, like, they don't really look that good, to be completely honest with you, but you know, it's okay. It's not that bad. Like, it's an improvement. Some of my other ones look really bad, but that's okay. Like, well, yeah, my older houses are like really bad. Like, if you want to see how bad those are, you can go check them out on my channel. I'm trying to, like, the words I'm saying are like mashing together, and I'm saying 2 words in one, and yeah, words. Words don't work. How do I speak? So here I am doing the tiles outside, and then I ended up using these really awesome marble tiles, these ones. yeah, those ones I just used, those white ones at the end. I ended up using those inside for the bathroom and the kitchen, and I love them, they look so cool. And I just used that wood for the like living room and the rest of the house, like the bedroom and everything. And I just used, yeah, the marble tiles in the bathroom, and it looks really cool. And here I am changing the layout of the house and fixing the roofing and everything, and yeah, the intersection of the roofs, like, it always looks weird for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, the inside layout of the house was really easy, obviously, because it's just a small area, not like the Rebutia speed build that I did. If you want to go and check that out, you can after this video. But yeah, that layout inside of that house was really difficult, and you'll hear me talk about that in that speed build. But this one is way, like, obviously way easier because it's such a small space. The kitchen, I actually made it way too big, and then when I renovated the house in my current household that I was playing, I changed it up a lot. In the oven, well, the stove I used, I'm not used to building starter homes, you know. I'm used to just like building family homes, so I can spend as many simoleons as I can, or as I want to, because it's obviously on infinite cash. But this one I actually am playing with my current household, and I wasn't actually going to film this, but I decided to because I thought it would be cool to make it into a speed build, so I did. I don't really like the kitchen in this one. I actually wish I kind of did a renovation video of it, because I love the renovation of it, because it has a lot more personality than this one. The kitchen's kind of just, you know, like modern and almost clinical looking, but that's okay. It still looks alright. Like, I'm not bagging it in any way, but I definitely like the renovation better because it does have a lot more personality, and I did start to see it turning a bit clinical, so I wanted to give some color to it, so I just put this like really light blue wallpaper you will see here, and I felt like that kind of brought in some color and made it a little more home-like, you know, instead of walking into a hospital. And I decided to use that area to make a bathroom, so that bathroom that's there now turns into the bedroom. So I take that tile out, obviously, and I make this a bedroom here. And it didn't need to be big because, you know, it's just a bedroom, and starter Sims, they don't really use the bedroom anyway, they literally just use it to sleep. You know, that's all my sim goes in there for, is to sleep. And the door, this area here, I decided to make it into the living room, and I wanted to use a door that filled up that wall space, because I used the medium height walls in this build, obviously. So I decided to use doors that filled up that space really nicely, so I used those big glass doors, and I think that looks really cool. Yeah, I think they were pretty expensive, but I mean, whatever, right? I kind of wanted to build a wardrobe there, but then I'm like, no, it's just a starter home, and it's kind of just wasting the money, you know? You need that money to actually survive, so maybe not. And yeah, so I am now working on the bathroom. I also made this one look really clinical in the beginning. It was just kind of stark white. And later on I put some color in there, and you will see, and it has a lot of personality, whereas this right now is kind of just boring. I use this custom content shower bath combo thingy. It works well, but it also comes with a curtain, and this is what I'm trying to look for right now, is the curtain, because I couldn't find for the life of me where the heck the curtain was. So I even had to search it up, and I still couldn't find it. But I did eventually find it. I think I searched it up again, or, oh yeah, I turned on custom content and I went through everything, and I couldn't find it still, and then I finally found it. So there you go. Yeah, that's me being smart. So I used this curtain as a some inspiration. I used the curtain as inspiration for the color for the rest of the bathroom. I just wanted originally I just used the curtain as a pop of color, but I decided to make the whole bathroom that turquoise color, and I actually think it looks really cool. And then there was that little cubby hole area next to the shower, which was kind of unused, so I put that shelf there, and I started putting these decals here, and then I remembered, oh yeah, it's a starter home, you know, I need all the money I can get. So I got rid of that, and then I used this little rug, and I actually ended up changing that to blue to increase the color. And I changed the shape of the bathroom because, you know, like, there's not enough money and there's wasted space, so I'll get rid of that space and have extra money, you know, and here I am wasting money on paintings that I don't need. Good old me, right? Yeah, the priorities are not really there at the moment, and that chicken poster thing too. I really like it, but you know, it's pointless. There's like no point for it because it's just wasting the money that you can use to pay for the rest of the house, you know, you need that money. And same with that TV, like priorities, please. Priorities. So I really wanted to keep that shower tub thing, but then I changed the shape of the bathroom and there was still that empty space, so I moved the toilet and I got rid of one of the counters so that there was only one counter in there and the toilet, and it's just a nice, small, tight space bathroom. And I changed those tiles to the turquoise teal ones, and I actually really like it. I ended up taking that mirror off as well because that was a really expensive mirror, and you know, you don't need a really expensive mirror because your Sims use the cheap mirrors the exact same, they don't break, so there's no point in having a really expensive one. That's kind of only for the looks, you know, for the decoration, so I just ended up taking the expensive mirror out and putting in a cheap mirror. I also, my sim is like really musical, so I wanted to incorporate some instruments. So I knew I wanted her to play like an instrument that I don't really explore a lot in the game, which is guitar, because I use, like, a lot of my Sims play the guitar, and like one of my Sims at the moment in my other current household is like really good at guitar. She's like level 8 guitar or something like that. So yeah, she's really good at guitar. She goes in busks like that, and I've always used the guitar. So I thought I'd explore the other instruments. Well, I mean, piano and violin, right? The other two instruments, because there's really no other instruments in this game. I also wish there was a portable keyboard in this game, because that's what I wanted to get her, but then when I did the renovation, I ended up having to get her a full-size grand piano because she couldn't have like a tiny portable keyboard. You know, they don't have those, so I had to get her a freaking massive piano, and I had to try and fit that in somewhere because I really wanted her to learn how to play piano, and I didn't want her to just read the books. You know, you want to actually have your Sims play, not just read about it and then be able to play like the best piano player in the entire world. You know, that doesn't really work that way in real life, and there I am changing the mirror. So I got, if you could see in the lounge, I ended up getting her a guitar and a violin, but I ended up getting rid of the guitar because it was really expensive and the violin was the cheapest one. So well, not just because the violin is the cheapest one, but I also wanted her to do something different from guitar, so she learned to play violin, and you will see where she is with that in my current household. So if you want to see how she's doing with violin, then check out my current household and you will see. Yeah, so yeah. Words. This is almost actually over. Wow, that was pretty quick. I realized that this space between the foyer area, like the entrance area, and the kitchen was like a massive empty space, and I did fix that in my renovation, but I didn't fix that in this video. So I really, like I said, go watch my current household to see what this house looks like now, because I think it looks personally much better than how it does now. I actually moved the like lounge, like this area now is the living room, but it ends up just being a hobby room. Not in the speed build, but in my current household it ends up just being the hobby room. But yeah, like I said, go check that out if you want to see what happens to the house. So here I am starting with the landscaping, and it's got this strange glitch. It's really annoying, like when you're trying to do nice landscaping. It's got a annoying glitch, and if you know how to fix it, please comment down below and tell me, because I have no idea. When you're trying to place plants accurately and move objects, and they raise up because you have a foundation. Like, I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if there is any way of fixing that, but if you guys know, please let me know. I ended up changing the stove inside as well to get rid of that, because it was a really expensive stove. It was like a 1,000 simoleon stove, so I got rid of that and replaced it with a cheap stove, which is a coloured one, so that actually brings in a bit of colour. Yeah, so here we are, just doing some last minute window decorations and stuff, and we're about to go into the screenshots now. So here we are in the screenshots, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you would like to see next, and any other suggestions you have for future videos. And also, if you're new to my channel, please click that red subscribe button down below to join the Kiwi clan, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!